Hello friends, welcome to our channel Aha Zindagi Tricky Maths. In this lecture, we will discuss some important problems on the topic percentage. So let's start. See, in the first problem, what is given? Difference between 31% and 13% of a number is 576, and we have to find 17% of that number. Okay, so how we can solve this? So we will assume the number as late the number be x. So 31% of x minus 13% of same number. So 13% of x, it will be equal to 576. So 31% of x minus 13% of x. So it will be 18% of x, and this is equal to 576. So we will calculate x from here. So 18 by 100 into x equal to 576. So x can be calculated as 576 into 100 divided by 18. Okay. So we will get 18 3 into 2. So it is equal to 3200. But we are not interested in x. We have to find 17% of that number. So 17% of the number, it will be equal to 17 by 100 into x, and x is 3200. So we will get 544. So our answer will be option number A. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, what is given? Mrs. Roy spent rupees 44,620 on Deepavali shopping, and she purchased a laptop worth rupees 32,764. Remaining, she had cash, which is equivalent to 32% of the total amount she had. So, what was the total amount we have to find? Okay, so how we can solve this? So, we will assume let total amount be rupees x. Okay, so she had 32% remaining, so she spent 100 minus 32%. Okay, and this much of rupees x, and this is equal to rupees 44,620 on Deepavali shopping. 44,620 plus rupees 32,764 on laptop. Okay, so we will get 68%, that is 68 by 100 into x equal to, when we add, we will get 77,384. So from this we can calculate x as 77,384 into 100 divided by 68, and it will be equal to 1,13,800. Okay, so total amount is rupees x is rupees 1,13,800. So our answer will be option number C. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, what is given? The monthly income of a person was 13,500, and his monthly expenditure was rupees 9,000. Next year, his income increased by 14% and his expenditure increased by 7%. So we have to find the percentage increase in the saving. Okay. So see, his income is increasing by 14% and expenditure by 7%. So we can calculate increased expenditure and increased income. From that we can calculate increased saving, that is increased saving will be equal to increased income minus increased expenditure. So we will calculate first increased income, as income is increasing by 14%, so it will be equal to 114% of initial income was 13,500 of rupees 13,500. So it will be equal to, see, 114 by 100 into rupees 13,500, which will be equal to rupees 15,390. So this is increased income. Similarly, we can calculate increased expenditure. Expenditure is increasing by 7%. So 107% of initial expenditure was rupees 9,000. So it will be equal to 107 by 100 into 9,000, which will be equal to rupees 9,630. So we can calculate increased saving, therefore increased saving, and it will be equal to increased income minus increased expenditure. So increased income is 15,390 minus increased expenditure, that is 9,630. So we will get rupees 5,760. And initial savings, what were the initial savings or original saving we can say? The initial saving, okay, it is equal to initial income, that is rupees 13,500 minus initial expenditure, that is rupees 9,000. So we will get it as rupees 4,500. Now we have to find the percentage increase in his saving. Therefore percentage increase in saving. So we have to find the increase in saving. So it will be equal to increased saving minus initial saving. So rupees 5,760 minus initial saving, that is 4,500. As we are calculating increase in percentage saving, so we will take base as initial saving. So rupees 4,500 into 100. Okay, so this much percentage. So when we will calculate, we will get how much? 28%. 28 percentage. So our answer will be option number D. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, what is given? Peter got 30% of the maximum marks in an examination and he failed by 10 marks. However, Paul got 40% of the total marks and he got 15 marks more than the passing marks. So we have to find the passing marks in the examination. So how we can solve this? So we will assume the maximum marks. Let maximum marks be X. Okay, now we have two cases. Case 1 is the case of Peter, and as per the given information for Peter, passing marks can be calculated as passing marks it will be equal to, see, he got 30% of the maximum marks, means 30 by 100 of X, but he failed by 10 marks. So passing marks must be 10 marks more than what Peter got. So plus 10 we will do. Suppose this is equation 1. Case 2 is the case of Paul. As per given information for Paul, passing marks can be calculated as Passing marks, he got 40% of the maximum marks, so 40 by 100 into x, but he got 15 marks more than passing marks. So we have to reduce it by 15 to get the passing marks. Now passing marks must be same, so we can equate 1 and 2. Therefore 30 by 100 into x plus 10 equal to 40 by 100 into x minus 15. So from this we will get 10 by 100 into x, and this will be equal to 25. So 0 will get cancelled out and x we can calculate as 250. But we are not interested in total marks. We have to find passing marks. Okay. Therefore passing marks, it can be calculated using either equation 1 or equation 2. So we will use equation 1. So 30 by 100 into x, that is 250 plus 10. So when we calculate, we will get 85. Okay. So our answer will be option number B. Okay. Now we will discuss next problem. So in this, what is given? A man's working hour is increased by 20% and his wage by 15%. Wage per hour. Okay. So by how much percent his daily earning will increase? We have to find that. So we will assume let the original original working hour per day be x, and wage per hour be rupees y. Okay. So original daily earning will be how much? Therefore original daily earning, see, it will be equal to the number of working hours per day into wage per hour. So it will be equal to rupees x into y. Now it is given that working hour is increasing by 20% and wage per hour is increasing by 15%. So increased working hour, it will be equal to 120% of x. So it is equal to 120 by 100 into x, or it can be written as 6x by 5. And increased wage per hour, increased wage per hour, so it is increased by 15%. So 115% of y, because wage per hour is y. So 115 by 100 into y, and after simplifying we will get, and this is in rupees. Okay. So rupees 23, we will get this as 23y by 20, 23 by 20 into y. Okay. Now we can calculate increased wage. Therefore increased daily earning. So it will be equal to increased working hour into increased wage per hour, that is 6x by 5 into rupees 23 by 20 into y, and it will be equal to rupees 69xy divided by 50. Now we have to find the percentage increase in his daily earning. So percentage increase In daily earning it will be how much? Increased daily earning, that is 69xy divided by 50 minus original daily earning, that is xy divided by original daily earning, that is xy into 100. This much percentage. Okay. So after calculating this, we will get 38%. So our answer will be option number D. Okay, friends. So in this lecture, we have discussed some important problems on the topic percentage. Okay, thank you.